Dun 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 dun! Welcome back to the second video in my statistical series. Today we're going to look at the second standard located in the GSE standards for 6th through 8th graders for the mathematics subject, and that is this one. To understand that a set of data collected to answer a statistical question has a distribution which can be described by its center, spread, and overall shape. So this is something that could go very, very in depth, but we're going to keep this simple, and we have a statistical question here to help us understand what is meant by this standard. So the statistical question is, how old are the students in my school? So here we have the beginning of a distribution or the beginning of some data for the ages of students in the school. So imagine that these are just 6 of the people that attend your school. And this is a middle school, so these people are 12, 14, 13, 12, 15, and 13. So what we're going to do is make a plot of the age and the count and talk about the things mentioned in the standard, the center, the spread, and the overall shape. So to get started, what we'll do is label our axis. So we have age here. So we're going to do 12, 13, 14, and 15. And for our count, we're just going to use some X's, and we'll be able to easily see how many there are based on these numbers. So first we have Shauna. She's 12. So that's one person who is 12 years old. Then Whitley, who is 14. Molly is 13. Trevor is 12. So now we're up to 2 12-year-olds. Ron is 15. Stacy is 13. And we probably have so many other students in our school, but we're not going to plot the other students' ages. So what we have here is the beginning of a distribution. So what we mean by distribution is that when you plot these values, your data will take a shape. And so you'll learn words later on that can describe that shape, but you'll also be able to describe the center. So where is the middle of the data? So what describes the middle of the data the best? Okay. And then we also have the shape. So we have some shapes that describe the distribution. So we have a shape kind of like, I'm not an artist. It's like this, where you have this type of shape. You can also have something like this kind of shape, or you could have other shapes, and you'll learn about these shapes later, but just know that you're going to plot your data and look at what shape it takes, and that's going to help you answer your statistical question. And also the spread. So I'm sure you've heard of the range before. So basically, how far apart are your values from one another? So this is students in the school, so you would expect that the ages of certain schools, so this is middle school, so we don't expect a 30-year-old to be in middle school. So we that could be something that describes the spread. So spread is another word for variability, which we learned in the previous video that means how our observations change from one subject to the next. And so these are just the beginnings of some things that you're going to learn more about as you progress in your statistics courses and your understanding of statistics. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.